children, pregnant women, the most critically injured. But I have never, ever seen or heard of a hospital releasing a patient that has been in a coma. They release him after 5 or 6 hours? That makes no sense to me.
Specifically, when he keeps talking about, when you watch these body cams, he doesn't know where he's at.
He's not alert and oriented at all.
He thinks he's in 2021. Mustafa thinks he's in this. If anybody is not tracking with this case, this vehicle accident happened on April 5th, 2023. Mustafa is talking about he's in 2021. He doesn't know where he's at.
He said there should have been no statements taken because he is not alert and oriented at all.
What if I tell you
he doesn't know where he is? He doesn't know the president. This is bullshit. Pardon my language.
Those are basic questions we ask to know that the patient is of sound mind. And when they can't answer those,
I want to correct that. He said he was in 2020 and Obama was the president. That's what I watched.
Have you contacted the BCI?
Now, what if I tell you, what if I tell you that the hospital identifies herself as law enforcement? She partakes in. I have a body cam of Mustafa being in the hospital, and the nurse not only allows the investigator to interrogate Mustafa, knowing that the documents shows that Mustafa was injected with 50 mcg. This nurse has the paramedic notes that Mustafa was injected with 50 mcg of fentanyl. She allows the investigator to interrogate Mustafa and then take it as far as identify as law enforcement.
That should have never been allowed whatsoever.
There was not a patient advocate. There was not a patient advocate assigned to your brother.
Wouldn't you think this is the first thing they do? That the hospital has an obligation. The patient is first.
Yeah, well, they have advocates. All hospital systems have advocates for the patients that are supposed to represent the patient while they're in care. So, was he not assigned one?
I mean, when you watch these body cams, not only did they not assign him a patient advocate, the nurse identifies as law enforcement and allows the investigator to go through his number of questions, even though Mustafa is repeatedly telling them, I don't know where I'm at. What is going on? Where is my family?
His statement should have never been taken.
Ever. Not for hours, for days, for a week, whatever it took. Before
the paramedic gave him fentanyl and the nurse gave him fentanyl. So that's 2 injections of fentanyl within a 5 to 6 hour period. He was not alert and oriented from the wreck, and the fentanyl did not help.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the screen into the computer. I'm going to go through a number of body cams. Actually, if I can have someone, I don't know if someone can do this.
Someone can pull up YouTube and then just turn their camera on.
That would be perfect. If I can have someone in the main box, if they can just have YouTube in the background, so that way I can play the exhibit. So that way, I mean, it's one thing when you're taking my word and what is going on here. It's another thing when I'm showing you the body cams, showing you the document. I mean, this makes it a conversation that we're not sitting here trolling each other. I'm giving you the body cams that Commonwealth Amy Ashworth is hiding from the county, is hiding from the community. And the question is, on your watch, Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, your police officers are willy-nilly falsifying they're botching up the whole entire case. Is this a vehicle accident? Is this intentional? Well, when I look at this file, and now that the community can look at this file, we're watching Mustafa lost his family in a tragic vehicle accident. This is a vehicle accident, and your police department have been targeting Mustafa. I mean, why is Mustafa, as soon as they get on the scene, they already know Mustafa. They're talking about that Mustafa is on rugs. That's what they're talking about. Oh yeah, knowing him.
I have a large creator that I follow on this app, and I only watch him because this is the kind of stuff that he digs into, And this guy is so good, and his heart is so huge. So when he picks like a case that's obviously corrupt,
Yeah.
no matter how big or how small, man, he blows it up. He blows it up on the internet. He's just got that ability to do that. So I can't wait for him to be able to sit here and watch this. And I hope that you have like you mentioned, a GoFundMe or something, because the amount of followers he has, plus all the people in here that are going to continue to share out. And if you need help, man, I mean, this is the time, because we can push it.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I'm going through. I'll tell you what I'm going through. Every time we ask for Mustafa's legal fund, you've got the person that pretend that it's on a body cam, pretending to be a witness. Now she's trolling the case with the wife of the investigator on the internet, telling you that Mustafa does not need legal fund. They've got themselves $1 million and they are good to go. Then why the fuck am I door dashing? Ends meet. I've lost my company. I'm out here door dashing to make sure that we can still push and fight for Mustafa. I mean, these are questions. These are legit
Why would
questions.
he have a why would he have a public defense attorney? That doesn't make sense. If you had $1 million.
Was it
Why
Miranda?
was
Ohio State attorney.
Why would Mustafa sit there on a public defender?
Exactly.
Right.
You know, I mean, at one point, the bullshit, I mean, you can only bullshit for so long. And
I think this is the end of the bullshit, because they tried lying. This woman who's going by 3 names made some pretty horrendous lies on our friend East here.
Augie asked a question.
Doesn't lie.
Yeah, I don't know. But
You don't
Augie,
Yeah, so he wasn't Mirandized? Y'all don't have
Not
them reading
once.
him his rights at all?
not once was Mustafa Mirandized. Not
Not
in
of
the
this
hospital,
bullshit.
not in the ambulance, not on a phone call with this investigator 2 days. Oh, and Augie, to answer your question, so Mustafa spoke to the investigator over the phone 2 days after Mustafa was released from the hospital. We have Mustafa home. We're taking care of him. Mustafa is banged up from this vehicle accident. He's getting over. I mean, he's processing everything that happened. I mean, you just lost your family in this tragic vehicle accident. You have all these injuries.
Why is he in custody then? Why is he still in custody?
That's a good question, because the investigator falsified the original warrant, falsified his statements. I mean, he's talking to Mustafa on the phone. My other brother recorded that phone call. So now it's not my word against the investigator. I have the conversation. So it gets even more disturbing when you find out the audio that we took to Internal Affairs, and Internal Affairs said, yep, he falsified your brother's statements. We contacted the Commonwealth attorney. We let her know that it's falsified. Internal Affairs, what they've done, they took the audio, gave it to the same investigator that falsified the police report, and in his supplemental report, the supplemental report is when you correct the original report, conveniently he tells you, I can't hear the audio.
What?
I mean,
Listen, man, I've heard of some shit, but this is insane.
So have you contacted BCI?
what is DCI?
It's B. Hang on, I'll tell you. Hang on.
Yes, ma'am. And,
So,
and while Augie is doing that, yes, ma'am.
It's called Bureau of Criminal Investigations in Virginia. BCI. And then here's what I would do. Everybody that gets a license, so the nurse that was on staff, any of the attorneys, lawyers, prosecutors, public defenders, doesn't matter. Report every single one of them to the bar. Every single one. Report the nurse to the ethics committee for her nursing license. And have every possible department that you have come in contact with get FOIAs for every possible thing that you can, even if it's just like the financial records, whatever little inkling, right? Get attention on your county. That's really what you need. You need attention on the county.
Well, Augie, wait until you hear who the nurse is and what is the background of this nurse. Apparently,
Wait a second, real quick. So Bella wants to know who sealed this case exactly, and has anyone filed a motion to unseal or submit an application?
that's what we're asking the defense attorney. and the defense attorney tells you they're not going to unseal it. And this is a bullshit answer that we get out of Mustafa's defense attorney, because, I mean, the whole entire file is on the internet. So why is this Commonwealth attorney is still hanging? Why was this case sealed to begin with? I mean, we don't know. They're not telling us. You call your Commonwealth attorney. I mean, how about this? I'll do you one better. If you Google, if I can ask a favor, if I can ask someone that can take the main box and put up YouTube on the screen, because what I'd like to do is go over the exhibits. I want to pull up the Commonwealth attorney's phone number, her office, her prosecutor office, and I want to ask everybody to call in the Commonwealth attorney office and ask her these questions, because I'm not getting an answer. She's not telling me why this case is sealed.
Omar, you just want the sound plate over here?
With Glenmore, we just closed out. Yeah, he's on his way to Arpena.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What happened?
Glenmore Farms down.
Yeah, we closed Glenmore today.
Huh?
Okay. I mean, maybe just write him down, Shelly, and say, like, site taken offline or something, so we know.
Wait, what happened?
I'll pause it right now, though.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
You
What's
said
going on?
You said Glenmore's closed?
Yes, we removed all equipment today.
What is this about?
I have no idea.
The laundry department, UPS is down.
I think Shelly's probably forgot the audio on. I don't think she knows that the audio is on.
UPS.
Can somebody mute her? Can you mute her?
I got
Thank you.
Shelly, let me know if you want to come back. I think you accidentally forgot the audio. But if I can ask someone that can take the main box and pull up YouTube, I want to go over exhibits so that way we're on the same page with this conversation.
So you want me to put the sound on here? Is that what you want, Omar?
No, ma'am. If you have another device that you can.
Do.
Yes, ma'am. If you have another device, if you turn your camera to that device and just
That's okay.
put the YouTube.
Hold on. Give me one moment and I'll do
Yes,
it
ma'am.
for you.
So I'm going to message you this evening, and I have a friend that's got some very close ties to some big time lawyers in your area,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to get you in contact with them, because you need a defense attorney that is willing to make the appeals, and preferably one that didn't have training in the prosecutor's office, which it can kind of be hard to get one that didn't go there first. So I'm going to email you a little bit later some names, and then you can look them up, and then we'll try to get you in. We're going to try to get you on the phone with somebody that can help.
Augie, I appreciate you, ma'am. And, you with the background that you have with criminal justice, it's beautiful because you're looking at all this, and what the hell are we looking at? So thank you for being here. Thank you for shedding light on the Mustafa al-Jazari case. And I want to thank everybody for being here. I mean, I'll tell you, aside from East and Shelly, I mean, it's the Lord has a different way of bringing out the truth.
That's
and
right.
Mustafa sits in solitary confinement. They put him away and threw the key away. I mean, 2.5 years, no bond, no trial. And
Have you heard of an attorney called Joe Baez?
No, ma'am.
Jose Baez.
Jose Baez, sorry. Yes.
That's the attorney for
Casey.
yes.
I can
And
get
for Anthony or whatever that college football guy's name was. Aaron Rodgers.
I can try to get you on the phone with him.
Okay.
That guy don't play, dude.
My
Jose
friend
Baez is a
has direct
monster.
contact with him. So if you because this has been going on a long time, and I feel like if you can just get decent representation, I feel like this would go a lot easier for you.
I agree.
You
I mean,
need
I
an
agree.
attorney that's going to be filing these appeals, actually fighting for you and your brother.